Hey there, adventurers. This is Mark, and welcome to Adventure Pass. Today, I want to talk about the must-do list if it's your first time going to the Magic Kingdom in Disney World. Um, I'm a native to California, and Florida and Disney World is kind of like my second. I guess you could say it's kind of like my second home. My parents live in Florida. So I know a lot of the content that I put out has to do with Disneyland and Disney California Adventure, but I wanted to share some of the top things to do, which I would call like my must-dos if you were visiting the Magic Kingdom for the very, very first time, or if you haven't gone in a very, very long time, this would be a great list as well. So number one on my list, uh, take the time to see the shows over at the Magic Kingdom. That park has some of the most amazing shows when it comes to Disney. And I know when we get there, we want to hit rides, or we're always geared to doing rides. Um, but take time to see the shows. Some of the shows that I recommend, and again, these are shows slash hybrid type attractions. Enchanted Tiki Room, right? This is a must see. That is a classic. Um, the Carousel of Progress is amazing. It kind of goes over the turn of the 25th century. It's an amazing show, so don't miss that one. Mickey's Filler Magic is a fun show with Mickey and a lot of his friends. So see that one. And then, of course, this one's a great one if you want a good laugh, is the Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. That's a great show, and it's different every time. Again, a lot of great shows. So just do some research. Make sure you plan ahead. But these are a handful of shows that I definitely would recommend if it's your first time. Uh, Go on the railroad. Uh, Now, I know there is construction going on right now for the new Villains Land and for the new Cars area over at Magic Kingdom. So the railroad that stops in Frontierland is closed, but you can take the railroad from Main Street. You can do the Main Street to Fantasyland. But take the time to do the railroad. It's a classic ride. One of the first rides in both Disneyland and Disney World. So that's something you definitely don't want to miss. It's just a really neat experience if you have never been on it before. Now, when it comes to rides, don't skip the classic rides. All right. And what I mean by classic rides, I'm talking about Pirates of the Caribbean, talking about the Haunted Mansion, and I'm also talking about It's a Small World. Um, I know with Disney coming out with new attractions, we're wanting the latest and greatest, right? You got Tron Light Cycle Run, things like that. Those are great rides. But just make sure in your plan when you're visiting Magic Kingdom, make sure you go on the classic rides. Peter Pan is also a classic. And that one I always recommend doing early in the morning because the lines for that in the afternoon are super, super long. So, classic rides is a definite must for first time visit to the Magic Kingdom. When it comes to food, there's a lot of great food in Disney World, especially at the Magic Kingdom. My number one favorite of all Disney parks is Dole Whip. So if you've never had the Dole Whip, I'm gonna tell you to go get the Dole Whip. The pineapple Dole Whip is my go-to. A lot of different flavors, but Dole Pineapple Whip is the best. And for a snack that I recommend for first time would be the cheeseburger egg roll. Um, Kind of sounds, huh? But it's really, really, really good. It's one of my favorites at the Magic Kingdom. The cheeseburger egg roll is located just right outside of Adventureland, right at the entrance to Adventureland, at the Spring Roll Snack Cart. And then the Dole Whip is also available right there in Adventureland at the Sunshine Tree Terrace. Can't go wrong with those two. Those are a must have treat and snack if you're going to the Magic Kingdom. Now, if you're looking to take a break, and believe me, with four theme parks in Disney World, when you're going each day through the park, your feet are going to get tired. You're going to definitely want a break. And my favorite recommendation at the Magic Kingdom is the People Mover. Yes, the People Mover is wonderful. You actually get a nice breeze going in and out of certain areas when you're on the People Mover, even on a hot, humid day. So it is pretty nice. And you also get some behind the scene looks at Space Mountain and Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. Again, you're on the ride for, several minutes. I would say around 5 minutes or so, 4 or 5 minutes. Um, Might be a little longer than that, but it is a great way to take a break, to rest your feet and to just cool down just a little bit, especially during the hot and humid months there in Florida. So yeah, people mover. That's the recommendation for a relaxing break at the park. Now, one of the best shows at the Magic Kingdom is, of course, the fireworks. And it gets super crazy busy for fireworks at Magic Kingdom. It becomes a madhouse. So, a kind of cool trick, and you have to plan for it a little bit, is that you can take the monorail over to the Grand Floridian Resort, and you can watch the fireworks show there. Um, you can find a spot over there by the marina, and they also play the soundtrack, uh, the theme soundtrack of the fireworks show when that's going. So you get that immersion as well. So it's just really, really nice to see such a great show. And if you don't want to be in that hustle and bustle crowd where it gets super crazy, the Grand Floridian is a great place to catch the fireworks show. I would definitely try that. If it's your first time, yes, I think it's great to do that. But at least at one of your visits to the Magic Kingdom, that's a definite must do. Um, when you're going to the Magic Kingdom, this is a hard one, but you want to avoid that park on the weekends, right? Saturday and Sunday and Monday. Those are the three busiest days of the week for the Magic Kingdom. Um, Everyone visits that park first. It's the most popular park of all four Disney theme parks in Florida. So everybody's going to Magic Kingdom. So just when you're planning your Disney days and you're going to multiple parks, if you can, try to put that one on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday for sure. Um, Monday, Saturday, Sunday, super, 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 super busy. Um, it'll help make that experience just a little bit better. Okay, next tip, for first time at Magic Kingdom. This one, right, you can inject this one into how you want to approach it. Um, Head to your number one ride first. For me, I love Tron Light Cycle Run and the Seven Dwarfs Minecart Train Ride. Those are my two. Make sure you go to that one ride you really, really want to do first, right? The one ride that you have to make sure you get done and check it off for that day you're there. Go do that one first. More than likely, it's going to probably be one of the busiest rides there. Um, so if you do that first thing in the morning, at least you'll know you'll get it done as long as it's open, and you'll spend the least time in the queue waiting to get on that ride. So that's just a good simple strategy when it comes to rides. And then lastly, the least amount of crowds that you will find in the Magic Kingdom when the park opens is going to be in the far reaches of the park, the far corners of the park, furthest away from the central Main Street area in adjacent areas. Um, think about it, right? Everybody comes into the park, they stop and see stuff, and then that's where they tend to congregate and they stay. So you kind of want to head out. Away from the Main Street area, far reaches of Adventureland, right towards the end of that area, is great. You can get some shorter wait times over there. Also, Storybook Circus, uh, area, if you wanted to head there first, you could get actually quite a few things done there as well. Um, but yeah, just kind of get away from where everybody's coming in, and the further you get out, at least for a little while, you'll have less wait times and less crowds to deal with. Where, in the morning by the castle and Main Street, in any area right adjacent to that, it's gonna be super, super crowded. I mean, immediately, right at rope drop. So like within the first 5 minutes. So just keep that in mind. All right. Well, those are my tips that I recommend for uh, if you're going to the Magic Kingdom for the first time. And then once you become seasoned, you'll find your own pattern, and you'll have your own tips that work best for you. All right, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. I appreciate all of you. Please hit that like button. At the end here. And then also, if you could, please, if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. And more importantly, if you're feeling up to it, I hope you will be. Please join the Adventure Pass school community. I have the link in the comments. And then please feel free to comment on the video. Share with me your strategies or your tips, or what you would tell someone if it was their first time going to the Magic Kingdom at Disney World. All right, my friends, I hope you all have an amazing day. Take care, and we will see you on the next adventure. Bye for now.